Okay, introduction, how to do this course. Number 1, we're going to set up the development environment. 2, we're going to create a Three.js boilerplate project. This section is optional, but advisable. It will give you a very good understanding of the aspects involved in creating a brand new Three.js application from scratch. 3, install the Threejs Course Boilerplate. This section is also optional, but is useful in case you bypass section 2, or you've finished the course and you want a familiar template project that you can start from. 4, we learn about the many aspects of Three.js from the core up to using it in more advanced examples involving other third-party libraries. And that's what all this is on the left. This is all section 4. Now, if we look at one of the examples, they all have a working example in the browser that you can try if you like. And there are instructions and also more examples and code that you can copy from, just using that little icon there. Now, also the code that you copy from is TypeScript. And since many people may struggle with TypeScript, these working examples are a JavaScript version of the code. So you can press that and see a JavaScript version of the same code. And that can be useful when you're trying to understand how to convert existing JavaScript into TypeScript and vice versa. Excellent. And also with this website, you can make your own changes if you wanted to. For example, you could change which key was used for an action. So for example, for run, I'm going to change that to key R. Now to update, Control S to update. Now if I press R in the application, or Shift and R, it's running. So anyway, that's a tool that you can use that comes with the course. Anyway, and then finally deploying to production, where we will look at several options that you have for hosting your own Three.js projects on the internet. Now, this is the 3rd remake of this course, and it was recorded using Three.js 1.6.2 and 1.6.3. So new versions of Three.js are released every month, and occasionally there are breaking changes. It's licensed MIT, and there's no promise of backwards compatibility. So in case things change, such as the names of methods or properties, or there are better ways of doing things, or you need to consider something else, I will add comments to the code that you copy from. The code will be kept up to date with the latest versions of Three.js in case anything needs to be changed. So when you're copying code, if it looks different than the video, there's probably a good reason for that, and there will usually be a comment explaining why. Okay. Also on this website, there are many examples that I've added over the years since this course has been updated several times. They all use concepts that are being taught in the course, so you can just see advanced ways of using things. Okay. And also at the end, there are links to the previous version of this course. So you will still find this useful as well. But the videos in here, many of those I'll make for free, so you won't have to actually watch those in order to get your certificate. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Excellent.